don't think you like it.
Well, why not? I like this new generation of music. Mother of God, it's all toilet sounds.
I told you you'd like it. I told you,
that was actually really fucking good. I like that.
I might have to like post that as a short. I think that deserves to be a short.
I think that's worthy of one, yeah.
Yeah. So pay attention to the Phoenix Press clips here. So yeah, like when I used the Hank Hill one as the thumbnail, I knew that I was doing that. So hello everybody. Welcome to Extra Credits, the once times a week show. We're talking about video games, and nothing but video games, but sometimes video game butts. That's gonna, I swear, that's gonna have to be a topic for one stream. Just video game butts. But speaking of a dead bedroom, we have God no. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that joke. Hi, Caster.
Shake my head.
I deserve the shame.
Tisk.
I apologize. I'm a bit giddy right now. I'm running off of a socialization high. I did a con over this weekend. Did pretty well. So it's like, oh, I did an event. And then afterwards, I went to a frickin' arcade. And it was awesome. So, yeah. What you been playing, playa?
Well, let's play over the weekend. I was playing that Gears of War Reloaded beta.
I remember.
It's Gears of War. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. You know, I mean, that's not a bad thing, but you know,
all around me, a familiar face.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, which I guess that leads into what we're talking about.
Yep, so we're going to just jump right into the topic. We're going to raw dog it. Add that to my send counter. Video game music. For those who don't know, video game music is the music that... I am extra cringy today. I don't know why. But, yeah, it's kind of a thing where it's like, a lot of people that just play games like, oh, this has nice music. It takes a really weird person to listen to video game music outside of video games. So, Caster, why do you like video game music? Why?
Well, it depends. It's just on the game, really. I mean, back in the day, video game music was kind of like, just not really. It's kind of an afterthought. You'd have like a looping tune or something. Or like a lot of times, like in the old school arcades, a lot of times the music was like not even there. It's just sound effects. And eventually, it just kind of like the music became part of the game, part of the experience, and actually kind of like told a story. I mean, as early as like the NES. I mean, look at some great music that's on there.
I mean, heck, I know the Atari had some good moments of video game music.
Mm-hmm.
Like Raiders of the Lost Ark, it literally played the Indiana Jones theme, which we're not going to play that. We will play some video game music, but that will get us copyright struck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was kind of like, like with that one, that's more like it just went with the game. But I'm talking about like, like for instance, in like Castlevania, you have Vampire Killer as like the opening first level is Vampire Killer, which is iconic, and then even more, I'd say even more iconic is in Simon's Quest, the second one. You have Bloody Tears, which everybody loves.
All right, this is gonna be the first time. This is gonna be a first. Like, I got you, brother.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Imagine imagine back in the 80s, you're playing this. Like, this is a jam.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, like you really feel like you're on a quest to destroy Dracula with that song, Then you got like Wily's castle theme from Mega Man 2, which everyone loves also.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of Mega Man on this list.
Mm-hmm.
There's,
Yeah.
But, like...
Yeah.
What I love about video game music is it does a really good job of getting you in the mood. Like, it's pushing you forward,
Yeah. You feel like you're running at this point in the game. You're at Wily's castle, so you defeated all the bosses. So you're running that gauntlet, to get to like where you need to be.
It's like, yeah, let's do this. Let's go.
Yeah, it's getting you pumped. Yeah. And that's something a video game can do, And then later on, you got like, moments that are more sad, moments that are happy, moments that are scary, because think about it, like would horror games be what they are without their atmospheric, soundtracks? No. Yep.
Yeah, Metroid. Honestly, without the score, it would not be as good of a game.
Or think about,
yes, Nathan Brown. Yes, on both counts, and we will be doing WoW music.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, speaking of like, so we're going to talk about the NES.
Like, it's a Super Nintendo, but still, like,
yeah.
Oh God, Super Metroid.
Like that right there sets the tone for the game, because to me, Metroid is a science fiction game, but for me, it's always been a slight horror game too. The horror elements. I mean, it is. Well, I mean, it is based off the movie Alien.
Yeah. Another one I want to shout out is the Gym Leader theme from Red, Blue, and Yellow. Like this, it's just like, all right, here we go. We're doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music is always really good about like the emotion, and I talk about like scary. Like, I'm sorry, we cannot do a stream about video game music without doing this one.
Yeah. Oh my God, so many creepypastas have been about that one.
Literally, the Gamer from Mars' channel was built off this theme.
Yeah. And also, think about like how iconic like The Legend of Zelda is, and its theme music, has even from the very first game.
Yes, we'll get to Zelda, but I want to do this one. This is for Nathan.
Yeah. Especially this one because it goes into the new one.
I love it. Yeah, the original one is like, ain't your daddy's Donkey Kong.
Yeah, pretty much. It goes into that, and then it goes into like more like, because the other Donkey Kong comes out and he's got like a boombox,
Yeah.
He's got like the modern beat. But yeah, even the original Legend of Zelda, like any modern Legend of Zelda player who's never played this one should know that theme.
Yeah.
And imagine that playing that theme, you feel like I'm on a quest. I'm on,
Exactly. Yeah. Agreed.
I'm on a quest. We're here. We're going to save Zelda. And
I'd have you.
Yeah. So like I said, music really, is very important in video games, and
another one is Contra.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that unlocked a core memory right there.
Oh gosh, I love Zelda music. Oh yes, I very much love Zelda music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
like so many people, so many gamers, it's burnt into your head forever.
Yeah. And like, for instance, legendary, I wouldn't say legendary because he's very well known, but Tommy Tallarico, he's been in the business for decades. And his composed.
I've met Tommy, by the way.
Oh, have you? Okay, yeah. He
I went
used
to
to,
one of his concerts back in like 07, 09.
yeah, he used to do game reviews on G4
Oh,
TV.
Electronic Playground. I remember that show.
Yeah, yep.
Oh
And,
God. Okay, Tevya, this is for you. Sorry, this is becoming a request show, and I am okay with that.
Yep.
All right. Oh, this is so iconic. That.
And that's a great example of like, we just had a little showcase of like how good the NES was with its limited music, and then imagine jumping to the Super Nintendo and having just all that, even more, not even just double, like triple, quadruple what you could have before.
I love my Genesis, but you can't deny the Super Nintendo sound chip is like leagues better.
Oh yeah. And but like, Tommy Tallarico, I remember an interview I remember an interview with him, and he was talking about how, because Tommy Tallarico, for those who don't know, he's a video game composer for the longest time, and he's composed a lot of things that you probably don't realize. And
like for example, let me play some of his music right now.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna play some Earthworm Jim 2.
Oh, he did this?
Yeah, he did Earthworm Jim. That's like one of his major ones he's known for.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember seeing him in the credits. Yeah.
Yeah, he worked a lot with Shiny. Like he's had a pretty big career. He scored a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but they were doing an interview on video game music, and of course, he's been in the business forever and done a lot of different things. And he was talking about how, video game music went from, the ice level to like, this song, and it becomes like not, it kind of jumps from the game and becomes music that you just listen to, like not just in the game, but you actually go out and try to find it, like, on the internet or whatever, and you listen to it, and
not just like that, but also the complexity of it. Like we go from bleeps and bloops to literally frickin' this.
Yes.
I mean, we had to play Skyrim music.
Yeah. I mean,
like full orchestras.
Yeah. And probably another one that I want to mention is probably another iconic person that should be mentioned in here is Nobuo Uematsu famously from Final Fantasy.
All right. So
he's been there since the beginning, and his music just it's just playing from Final Fantasy 1 up to like wherever. Yeah. You can just see his. I was like, you can just see his entire career go through Final Fantasy, and it just gets better and better.
Yeah. So I realize I have so many songs I can play. I'm being totally jealous here. This is like one of my favorite tracks of his. theme of love. Like I would literally have this played at my wedding. What I love about Nobuo Uematsu is he is so good at putting emotion through his songs.
Yes.
Because Final Fantasy IV has kind of that Anakin and Padme type romance, without the grooming, mind you.
Yeah.
But that kind of forbidden love, like Cecil, it's like he loves Rosa and Rosa loves him, but he can't be with her because he's a Dark Knight. So he becomes a paladin. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy IV is like one of my favorite Final Fantasies. So
yeah, one of mine too. Yeah, it's a story of redemption.
What I love is okay. This is a bit of an aside. When you're doing like the become a paladin, I'm sorry, Caster. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. Go ahead.
When you're becoming the paladin, there's this moment where you're facing your old self, and the way to beat your opponent is to let him wail on you. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just
no,
deep mode right now.
Yeah, I know. And but like for instance, like I was gonna say, you said you touched on this. You said, Nobuo Uematsu, his music, conveys all this emotion, and to me, I think that is probably 50% of Final Fantasy's success. Is that the music in there is so good, and it just sets that tone. It puts you in the world. You can't help but be a part of it.
I know the perfect thing to showcase. Spoiler alert for Final Fantasy VII: The End of Disc 1.
Yeah.
But like, I just think this moment, like we're talking about video game music. Wait.
Yeah.
You got this, and then
perfectly.
And then her music starts playing.
Yeah.
And the worst gut punch is you have to do a boss fight, and her music is playing.
Yeah.
Like so you don't get the boss fight music. It's like they want you to wallow in the sadness. Like you're still like upset about it, but you still do the boss fight.
Yeah.
There's a reason why this is probably one of the greatest moments in gaming ever.
Yeah, because like you said, you don't get a reprieve. You immediately go into a boss fight and you're still like in shock. And they're playing that music and it's really like you said, it's a gut punch to you. That's a perfect example.
You want to cry so badly, but you have to fight the boss. And they're not letting they're not letting you, like, they're not playing the boss music get you excited. They want you to still be sad while doing the boss fight. And that to me is like the beauty of games. It's kind of an experience that only games can give you.
Yeah. Exactly. But another good one is like, I love how it sets the ambiance. Like, for instance, I'm gonna bring up one. If you look up, I think it's Tamira's theme from Chrono Cross. You're going on an adventure, and the music is kind of upbeat, So you're in a brand new town, and it's exciting, and you're seeing new things, and it's just like,
Chrono Cross is like, in terms of video game music, is another one of those tour de forces.
Yeah. And the same with like as soon as you enter the town, this is what you hear. And it's like, we're going on an adventure. It's like, that's great. It's got to kind of feel that way. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, another great Square. I mean, we could do a whole fucking thing about Square music.
Oh God, yes.
But Square Enix, SquareSoft and Square Enix just combine together, just make some of the greatest music in video game history. So you have to do like a whole chapter on them. I mean, and speaking of Enix, you go over to the Dragon Quest, side of things, and those are iconic. You know.
Okay. Since they're doing Square, there's one that I have to bring up.
Chocobo Racing. No.
No.
No. No.
Like in terms of what Square and video game music, this is an obvious one.
Yep.
Okay. This is going to be a bit of a tangent, but this is the only time this is the only chance I'm going to have to do this. This has been bugging me for decades. Okay. I'm going to play the Guardian Forest theme, and I want you to listen to it very closely, okay?
All right.
Wait for it.
All right.
Great theme. So this is the Cedar Woods theme from Breath of Fire 3, a game by Capcom. Okay, great game, by the way.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
You can hear it, can't you?
Yeah, somebody stole some music.
They sped it up, and it's using slightly different instruments, but like the melody is exactly the same.
Well, if we're going to talk about that, type in Sonic bridge theme, Sonic Game Gear bridge theme, and tell me what this music sounds like.
Oh, I got you one better.
Oh, I know. Listen, chat, to this song. What is it? The very famous song.
I literally just rickrolled the stream.
Yeah, never gonna give you up. Yeah. When I found that out,
this is a pretty famous example. This is a pretty famous for this kind of thing.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, never gonna give you up. Rickrolled. Yeah, I never caught onto that until like later on, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna play Ken theme. All right. All right, so I'm gonna pull up a song from Top Gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they totally ripped that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally just Mighty Wings.
Yeah.
Earthbound did that too. Come on, even you know this one.
Oh. Yeah. Donnie Be Good. Yeah. That opening. Yeah. The first 3 seconds, I knew exactly what it was.
All right, Nathan.
Another good.
You. Wait. This Nathan requested this one. Oh God, yes. Now that is a final boss theme. All right, what next?
Oh,
and,
I had one.
Chat, if there's anything you want me to play, please, video game music wise, please put it in the chat, and I will do my best.
Okay, so I've never seen anybody bring this one up, so I think that maybe I discovered this by myself. But look up Wizards and Warriors 2, and I believe it's the first level song. there's a part in there where like it sounds like a famous '80s song, and I think the composer pulled from there.
Okay.
Hold on, let me listen to it. Okay, yeah. All right. Hold on, I'll tell you when it's coming up. All right.
All right. Is this Separate Ways by Journey?
No, hold on. Wait till the music picks up, and I'll. Come on now.
All right, we'll get to your comment in a second, Raven. When you know.
Skip a few minutes here, or a few seconds.
All right.
All right, hold on.
You sure?
Yeah, you have to go back a little bit. I think the music's changed. Go back to where he's like in the mountain. Okay, I think it's coming up here. Once the hook drops. Yeah, it's coming. We there?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Go see if you can just look up the soundtrack, because the gameplay, I think they're messing it up.
Within Warriors 2 OST.
I'm trying to get to exactly. There we go. Yeah. All right. Go to about 30 seconds in. Okay, it should be coming up here in a little bit. Okay. This is a lot for just a little bit. Alright, come on now.
Alright.
Use your love tonight.
Wait. That song came out like 20 years later.
No, not this one. This came out after that song. That's an '80s song.
What song is it?
Use Your. I think it's like "Use Your Love Tonight" by the Outfielders.
Oh, I'm not familiar with it. All right, so let's get some comments. What's up, sorry, wasn't able to make it this morning. Some jerk crushed his car in the back of my truck. Truck's perfectly fine, not a single dent in my car. Oh God, oh dude, I am so sorry. I'm glad your truck's fine. But that's fine. I'll be doing more events. I'm doing one in Lansing. All right. And he's like, be right back. Got to eat. All right, Nathan Brown, have fun eating. We will probably be here when you get back. 5 minutes, 6 boss fights, 7 yes. Johnny Ortiz says, hey guys, happy Father's Day. Who didn't go out for happy father who didn't go out for smokes today? Oh yeah, that's today.
Mm-hmm. went for milk and never came back. Yep.
Went for a pack of gum.
Literally everybody in Indiana says, "Who's your daddy?"
Wait, what?
If you're from Indiana, you know as a Hoosier. And so, like, everyone says, yeah, who's your daddy, you know? So just insulted the entire state of Indiana. Okay. I'm from Kentucky, so I don't care. So eat it.
Yeah, they'll eat some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Exactly.
I was coming home today. I almost stopped for KFC. Actually,
Yeah.
I was gonna like take a picture and make a joke or something. Hey, Black Reaper, how you doing?
How you doing? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, like there's a song in the '80s. If I actually, I'll actually take after the stream. I'll clip it for you. That way you can kind because I know you've heard it. It's been in like Tide commercials, you know.
So apparently, Black Reaper Kai is our daddy.
Mm-hmm. But
okay, sure, Papa.
Yeah.
I just made Black Reaper Kai very happy.
But yeah, there's a whole like there's a whole. I think I've seen a episode of that somewhere where like there's a whole discussion on video game music that stole from like pop music. I mean, I've heard snippets of like Michael Jackson music in games and stuff.
Oh yeah, we can go down that. Okay, we'll go down that rabbit hole
Yeah.
next. I just want to do some comments real quick. I was so mad. I was gonna get something. Hood Raven, we don't live that far from each other. Just message me. We can meet up. I'll sign your comments anytime you want. So that's fine. Also, did anyone mention All I Want? Like, see, that's an aspect of video game music I'm not really wanting to touch upon because that kind of music will get us copyright struck. Regular video game music, we're kind of playing a bit of fast and loose. We might get copyright struck, but it's enough of a chance that I'm willing to risk it. All I Want will get us copyright struck, but we can talk about it, with Crazy Taxi, but I'm not going to play any of those songs.
Yeah, that's
strictly video game songs,
Well, yeah, video game original, like, because, like, for instance, like, we could talk about, like, video game music and then talk about, like, Tony Hawk,
oh, yeah. Yeah, but, like, just playing the music will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Tony Hawk has great music, but it's like, well, yeah, but that's just a bunch of, pop music or, popular songs of the time slapped into the game. And it's not that bad. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I think we're more talking about original composing music,
No problem, buddy. Just hit me up on Twitter
stolen music
or whatever. You know how to contact me.
Stolen music, hint, hint. Yeah, there's a lot of stolen music,
listen to this.
in games. Yeah.
You know this one.
Uh-huh.
I think I played this for you before. All right, let me pull up the Jet Zone's Hard Times, which, by the way, is a bit of a bop, I'll say. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason for this is one of the guys from the Jet Zones actually worked on Sonic 3, so that's kind of why. He's basically ripping himself off, so it's a little more excusable, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Sonic music is
the factory one from Sonic 2.
All right. I am taking requests, so I'll do it.
The factory one. Is that Chemical Zone or is that just actual factory? I don't know.
Well, you mean Chemical Plant?
It might be Chemical Plant Zone, yeah. I don't know if that's still a music, but that's just still a bop.
Yeah, I love it. All right. Yeah.
But do the bridge one from Sonic Game Gear.
Sonic.
And tell me which song that's stealing from.
Sonic Game Gear
Bridge theme. Yeah.
Oh God! Anywhere I go, anywhere I see.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I listened to that. And I said, "Oh my
That's
god!"
like pretty blatant.
That quiz. This came
That's
out in like
blatant.
yeah, yeah. That came out like 6 years or something ago.
That
Before
is
it. So
very
yeah,
blatant.
that's
Yeah.
pretty blatant. That was very blatant.
Maybe it's Sonic
But
3.
well, the thing is, the accusation is that Janet Jackson stole from this because this came out before. So it's kind of like a reverse where pop music stole from video game
I mean,
music.
I'm sure there's instances. I'm not seeing it, Black Reaper. I'm sorry.
Are you talking about the hydro plant? Is that what you're talking about? Because I know there's like I think the rumor was like what Michael Jackson worked on some of Sonic 3 music or something.
Hey James, how you doing, buddy? We're talking about some video game music. All right. Oh, like literal. I just like. The funny thing is, just the opening like 2 seconds, it like that just screams Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the feel of the music just feels Michael Jackson-y. Either it was done by him, a collaborator, or like it was like an homage. That's great. That's great to hear, James. Cool. I know it's a little off topic, but isn't the power up sound just the end music? Super Mario Bros. Sped up. They have Fast Food Panic full soundtrack. Yeah, YouTube has everything, James. I know there's instances of that. Like I think the idle music from the GameCube, if you slow it down, is the NES Famicom Disk System theme.
Okay.
Alright, that's not what I was looking for. So, what are some of your favorite video game composers? So we talked about Nobuo Uematsu. Obviously, I played Fast Food Panic. Oh god, that sounds hilarious. We're talking about Nobuo Uematsu. Koji Kondo deserves his flowers. He did Mario and Zelda early stuff.
Yep, it definitely needs to be. Yeah.
One that I want to highlight is Moitoi Sakuraba. He's famous for doing the Tales of game, Star Ocean, and Golden Sun.
There's was it Harry?
GoldenEye has a really good soundtrack.
I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Harry Williams something. But he did Metal Gear Solid games and Harry Grayson Williams, I think is his name. I don't know, but he's actually done like movie. He's actually composed movie soundtracks. And they had him do. I know they had him on Metal Gear 2 and 3. I think he's the one that actually made Snake Eater sound or the song.
I want to play this theme from Tales. I want to play this.
Yeah.
Oh, have you played Tales of Symphonia, Caster?
No, I've never played.
Oh god, they're so good. No. But like, this is a battle theme. Imagine doing a battle for this with music. And the boss themes are so good. But yeah, Moitoi Sakuraba is awesome. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, we talked about Tommy Tallarico. We touched upon Jeremy Soule. We touched upon him. I have never played Fast Food Panic before. I played. Fair enough. I own the soundtrack for Jade Empire before I even played the game. Which, by the way, both soundtrack and game for Jade Empire are really good. That was done by Jack Wall. Yeah, you played Jade Empire, right?
No, I didn't play Jade
It's
Empire.
very similar to KOTOR. I think it even uses the same engine. It's done by BioWare. It's basically Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the RPG.
Oh, I know of it. Yeah, believe me. You couldn't swing a dead cat in the early 2000s without hearing about that game.
All right.
So I've seen clips of it. I used to play stuff of it all the time on G4.
Isn't that just amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi has really good music. So much so that so they're doing the remake and they better nail it. They better nail that.
He says Metropolis Zone for Sonic 2.
Right,
that's the one. That's the one he's talking about.
Metropolis Zone, Sonic 2. Okay. This music is giving me PTSD because all my Sonic 2 runs almost always die in Metropolis Zone.
It does sound familiar. I'm trying to think of
It does kind of tickle that bone. I'll say that.
Says it was stolen from something else.
All right. Oh, but you want to know what always gets? Yeah, Sonic 2 has an amazing soundtrack, but you want to know what always gets me pumping?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mega Man X not only has one of the best soundtracks, it's literally one of the best games ever. Have you guys ever shut off music completely for a game and start? I've done that. I've done it. I know people when they play Doom, they literally just put on Pantera or Metallica or Megadeth or some other type of metal or whatever. See, the problem is I play a lot of RPGs that have voice acting, but whenever I do play games that are silent, I just put on a podcast or a YouTube video. That's one of my favorite things to do. That's always kind of why I loved Warcraft, because they didn't have voice acting. But oh god, yeah. I'm about to trigger a lot of nostalgia here in a moment. Okay.
So I'm looking it up, and it says.
Okay.
It says somebody's saying that the thing from Sonic 2 he was talking about is supposed to be 1999 from Prince, apparently.
I can kind of see that. I'm not entirely sold on it, but I can kind of see it. But I'm about to give a lot of people nostalgia right now. So Elwyn Forest is one of the early zones for humans, and human is the most played race in WoW.
Okay. But then when we talk about video game music, I guess a lot of times we do have to talk about copyrighted music. King of the Hill is finally back.
All right,
and it's coming on August 4th on Hulu.
All right, I gotta play this for you.
Father, is it over?
At long last. No king rules forever, my son.
But just imagine how epic that moment is.
Is that Tony J?
I see only darkness before.
Let me look that up.
That really sounded like Tony J there. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah. WoW got a lot of really good actors.
But we talk about video game music. I guess we do have to talk about copyrighted music.
So oh god, so Teradus Menethil, which is like the old guy, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
is voiced by Earl Bowen. It's literally the psychiatrist from Terminator.
Oh wow, really? That's crazy.
That's what Google's saying.
Wow, never would have thought it. Damn, he had that deep voice. I thought, damn, I must be Tony J, but never mind. But yeah, I guess we got to talk about touch on copyrighted music. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games that the part of their appeal is their copyrighted music. Such as, like, for instance, I remember when the first Grand Theft Auto games come out and they actually had real music in them. That was a huge thing.
All right, so All right, so this is going to be a very short clip. I am playing with fire here, but I'm doing this for you guys, okay? I am doing this for you guys. Remember that.
It's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go.
Oh,
and demonetized.
well, no.
I know. I was just like
it
2 seconds in, bam.
It played the wrong song.
No, but like, for instance, like when you get into a car in like Grand Theft Auto and you start playing the radio, it's awesome.
All right. I'm doing this for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, that is like, I'm afraid to go any further. Oh God, yes.
Playing with fire there. But that was a huge thing, with Grand Theft Auto 3, and then of course
Vice City.
Then Vice City kind of like, and then by the time you had San Andreas, you had like a tradition here of like having just good good music. I'd say in later iterations, not so much. I mean, like,
I think GTA 5 had a really good radio selection soundtrack. But
it wasn't really iconic.
Iconic, but it still had like a lot of good ones. Like for example, the only reason I know the song "Send Me an Angel" is because of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Do you believe in heaven? That song.
Yeah. I mean, it had some good music in there, but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't iconic. Where, like,
Will Radio Gaga plays by Queen.
Yeah. Like Vice City had all these 80s bangers, and then like San Andreas had all these 90s bangers.
Yeah, like driving through the neon parts of Vice City while I Can Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight is definitely a vibe.
Yeah. One of my favorite little moments is when you're listening to one like techno radio station on GTA 5, and Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force calls up and berates the station. He's like everything you playing sounds like a hot garbage dumpster on fire.
I remember one of the DJs was David R. Cross, who also was the RC guy for San Andreas. And if you look, there's actually one of his interludes where he talks shit about RC airplanes, like he makes fun of his own mission. Because David R. Cross has been very vocal about how much he hates playing his own missions.
And then
To be
And
fair,
then,
they're playing. They're like, yeah.
Yeah, and then you have what was I gonna say? I always love listening to the talk radio on in GTA 5.
It's such a farce. It is. Such a farce.
It's just listening to a big comedy sketch, and it's just so funny.
So if I may shift gears for a moment, I was scrolling through some Twitter, and they brought this one up, and we got to talk about it. Monkey Island.
Oh yeah.
All right. We gotta talk about Doom 2016.
So I used to play GTA San Andreas when it rained, would activate the flying cheat for cars and play Horse with No Name.
Oh gosh. All right. So that is some good music right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, yes.
The best comedy talk radio on GTA was Gardening with Maurice.
Gardening with Maurice.
Yeah.
The one I just played, that is definitely some music to impregnate your wife to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, going over with Prince 1999. It does sound like it was thinking of a different song. What song are you thinking of, Black Reaper? Oh God, yeah.
I'll have to look it up, when I have some time, because I'm kind of intrigued of this mystery. But that was what one person said it sounded like. But Monkey Island puzzles got under my skin. Oh yeah.
All right, so what I'm about to play next is another one for all my PC peeps of the 90s.
Oh well.
Roller Coaster Tycoon is a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I love this game.
But, and the thing is, like, what emotions can video game music just draw out of you? And,
She's not pregnant yet. Not for lack of trying, I imagine.
Yeah. But like, the emotions that video game music can pull out of you, and especially when you get that like nostalgia hit. Like for me, anytime I hear the Halo theme, it brings just such a flood of memories to me.
Speaking of Halo, so I was at an arcade today, Hooded Raven. I went to Pinball Pete's after the con, and they had a Halo arcade cabinet, and you bet your sweet bottom I played it.
That's awesome.
All right. This. Oh, by the way, Jared, this one's. Wait. Sorry. Share the screen first. Jared, this one's for you.
Oh God, that's like better than sex right there.
See, little did you know, this is a song that Caster has sex to. Yeah, yes, hon. The Halo soundtrack stays on during sex.
Oh, it does, yeah. It stays on. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's like, no, sorry, honey, it stays on. All right, I'm imagining I'm on a warthog right now. Yeah, when that fucking guitar drops, you are ready to kick some ass.
You know they got Steve Vai to do that, right?
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Who is a like a legend.
Vibe, just groove on it for a minute. I just want to see what the sound is like and what it's feeling like.
This is the birth of a legend. Just imagine you are Steve Vai and you have that much control over an instrument.
Yeah.
That guy just popped that off right up the spot.
Imagine all the rock hard penises in that room. Just
oh my god! Just look at the producer. Like, him smiling.
Yeah.
Yes, this is gold. You know he's getting gold right now.
Yeah, as I'm saying, you hearing this badass music?
Look at his smile. I love it. All right. Let's get some.
James
Tried
Esquivel
Cyberpunk.
says, I tried Cyberpunk first time. Yeah, cool.
Bro, when I played Cyberpunk, I got communication banned because my stuff was automatic uploading Xbox Live clips. I thought I was just saving locally. Okay, so I'm only I'm gonna like you want to talk about like music, like affecting you emotionally. I'm only gonna play a very short snippet of this, but like any Cyberpunk fan is gonna get depressed.
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboards.
Oh, God.
But now you're gonna.
Yeah, it's like especially after watching Edge Runners, this song just like kicks you in the ass.
Oh, I know. I was depressed for like a week watching that show. Jesus.
It's a good show, like good show. But like,
Oh, it's a great show. That's what I'm saying. I got depressed. I was just like crying over Rebecca just constantly. You know?
but also like replaying Cyberpunk after watching Edge Runners is such a trip.
But you know, and like I said, you know, it conveys so much emotion.
For strictly research purposes, correct?
Yeah.
I know what goes on in that game. I know what goes on. I played it.
Yeah. Now there's a question: why do the Japanese love putting Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata into animated games? I don't know. I know it's in RE1 famously.
I mean, this is public domain. We are fully clear to play this music.
Oh yeah, that's public domain. There's some culture, you swine.
It's the motherfucking culture.
Yeah. You Philistines.
It's good music, though. It is good music.
Now imagine this opens up a key to another area.
Black Reaper, I do not blame you.
I never finished Edge Runners. Oh yeah. Oh man, you're gonna be depressed.
Oh, we have channel member Orthodox Media. Hey, a recent game that has really good music, Expedition 33. Okay, I have not played Expedition 33, so here's what I need from you guys. I need you to recommend me a track for Expedition 33, and I will play it on the stream. That is a promise. So, tell me what song you want me to play, and I will play it. I
really want to play that game actually, because just the fact that it's made by people who, you know, it's a love letter to Final Fantasy.
And
I really kind of want to play it.
It is a middle finger to Ubisoft.
It's a middle finger to Ubisoft. Yeah, I kind of want to play it because it does look intriguing.
I'm thinking about it. So Orthodox, like anybody who's played Expedition 33, please tell me what song to play, and I will play it because I want to hear some of this music. I am being dead serious here.
Yeah.
I'm actually genuinely curious. So.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I just want to. I'm kind of with you. I want to play Expedition 33 just to support it. Like, just to send the message. that's what I want, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, that's what. See, and that's why, like, even if I don't ever play Expedition 33, I will love it for the one reason that it was made with passion.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. I think a lot of video games, and even to extent some video game music modernly, is missing. Is just that passion instead of like just corporate greed taking over. You know.
Yeah.
You know, when's the last time we've had some really, really good bangers? You know, in games, not counting, you know, Nintendo.
Not counting licensed tracks.
Yeah, licensed tracks. You know, but like,
I'm actually thinking like actual original scores. Maybe Persona. Persona has some bops. Like,
yeah,
but those are songs like. There's also a category of songs composed for video games, like Devil May Cry. Like Devil Trigger, you know?
Yeah. I remember getting the Devil May Cry 4 special edition, and I used to play, like, it come with the soundtrack on a disc, and I used to bop to that thing on the highway. Yeah. That was such a great game.
Like Devil May Cry 4, Devil May Cry 5, they made a lot of original songs that are just like I can only play short parts from this, but yeah, it's just good music.
So are we going to play Fast Food Panic? Because I keep singing in the chat like 16,000 times.
I was trying to ignore it, but you forced my hand.
Jesus Christ. I think we'll just do it and just get over with. Hell. You get 2 seconds. Start counting.
Oh, God. All right. Okay, I'll admit this isn't bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but like, it's just like, you know, it's, I don't know, it's fine.
Playing that with Doom.
Oh, okay. I will do that for you, Nathan. I can only play like, oh yeah. That's next Hood to Raven, by the way. That's what we're doing next. All right.
What's that one?
I can only do
yeah.
But yeah, Minecraft C418. Like, you want to trigger the nostalgia of people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. This is tripping me. This is tripping nostalgia.
What is the name of the love song in Final Fantasy VIII?
Final Fantasy VIII?
Yeah. There's like a love song in there.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Orthodox, give me the track name. That one?
I guess, but like,
Morning until I fall asleep. Yeah.
One of my favorite stories is like, Nobuo Uematsu. He's like in a department store, and he says, "Yeah, just shopping, just chilling." And they're playing music over the loudspeaker, and like for the longest time, he's like, "Why does this sound so damn familiar?" Like, and
this
he's
sounds
just
like something I made.
Yeah, and then later on, yeah, he goes up to the register and he's like, "Ma'am, what music are you playing on the loudspeaker?" And then they pull out the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack, and yeah, so we're playing this, and he's like, "Oh," he's like, "No wonder it sounds familiar. I made this. This is my song."
Oh, YouTube blocked it. Oh yeah, because you can't do links. You can't share links. Fair enough.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
speaking of like soundtracks, all right, Foxcaster, I'll be able to hear you and respond. But I'm going to my CD rack. I gotta grab some things.
Yeah, CDs, kids. Those are round disc like games where they have just music on them.
Oh, frick off, Frank.
Never,
off.
never thought I had to explain that.
Right.
CDs going the way of the dodo, or cassettes.
Oh, they're gonna come back. I think they're already starting to come back. I know tapes are coming back. It's only a matter of time before CDs are in vogue again. I think
Oh, really?
there's actually some cars, like some Subarus, that are starting to get CD players. So,
Because I know vinyl's always been there.
oh yeah, I actually have some vinyls around here somewhere. And you can actually get video game music on vinyl, but Chrono Trigger soundtrack,
Oh, yeah,
Final Fantasy
nice,
VII soundtrack.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
that's one thing I've always wanted to get is the. Oh shit! I can't believe we even forgot about him. Oh my god! I'm the fact that I forgot his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Yuzo Koshiro. Oh my god! How can we forget about that man?
All
That
right,
man,
all right,
I
right.
follow him on Twitter. It's oh my god, he's awesome.
all right. I'm all right. I'm putting up Street Raid 2.
Go straight.
That's literally what I'm about to put up.
That's what. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, this
I've listened to this like going down the road. I've just blared this out the fucking window.
nerd. So I've played pretty nerdy shit on.
Also, do Dreamer. That's a good one too. Dreamer.
Is that part of Streets of Rage?
Yeah, it's a track. Dreamer.
Yeah, that's a good one. Orthodox monk, this is for you.
Yeah. Okay. I can definitely hear like that Final Fantasy kind of
Yeah.
inspiration. Oh, wow.
Oh! I guarantee you this plays over like a really emotional moment. I could just hear it.
Oh yeah. I got a little bit of chills on that one. Yeah.
Oh,
That
God.
was good.
Here's the thing. We're hearing this out of context, and we still like it. So that's a
And
good thing.
and for the first time, yeah, I was sitting there listening to it. I was like, yeah, it sounds like a Final Fantasy, and then it just drops, and I'm like, oh yeah.
I might have to get this game. I think I'm being sold on it.
I want to get it. You know, I just keep forgetting to get it. I want to get it.
I'm gonna put it on my Steam wish list and wait for it to go on sale, like I do with most stuff.
Yeah. Oddly enough.
Yeah, I'm listening. You kind of cut up there, Caster.
Okay, you can hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear.
I said I really don't hear a whole lot about this game, even though I've heard it's a good game. I just don't hear people like, you know, it's not all over the place. You know, people are not, you know, it doesn't flood my feed or anything like that. You know.
Well, the thing is, every time I hear someone talk about it, they're just raving about it. So that's a good sign.
Exactly,
dude. Boss fight and it picks up. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard anything bad about this game. That's the thing about it. But I haven't seen anybody, like constantly posting shit about it. Like hell, that's the first. Like I said, that's the first time hearing any music from it. But I'm sold on it now.
I think Hogwarts Legacy has good music.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about it, it's vaguely John Williams-y, but not being a straight ripoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the composer was definitely trying to like be in the John Williams mold, and I'm saying it's like in the best way possible. It's not a ripoff, but it's definitely John Williams inspired.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hogwarts. I need to finish Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't finished that game. I need to finish it. Let's see here. What are some of the classics with like really good music? We touched on Castlevania.
Like I said, anything with Yuzo Koshiro behind it. I mean, even like the Game Gear Streets of Rage 2 it's not as good as its big brother, but he did the music for that one as well, and it does sound good on for a Game Gear game. So like as I said, anything by Yuzo Koshiro, because he was a legend at Sega. And what I love about it is when at that point in time they didn't really put up the composer's name on the title screen.
Yeah,
which is crazy. But when you play like Revenge of Shinobi or any other game like that, they always have Yuzo Koshiro on the top there. Like he is one of the selling points of the game.
All right, so we're playing with fire here, but I just want to shout out Persona music because it is such a vibe. That's the battle theme.
No, never played any of the Persona games.
Oh God! Like, do you like the music?
I mean, yeah, I've heard music from them, but I've never played any of the games. Music sounds pretty good.
All right, let's do FES because that's the one that I'm most familiar with. We'll come to the portal. We'll do that one.
All shall perish. The time has come.
Like it's a bit Pokemon-y. All right. So the thing about Persona 3, what's this? You basically use what's called an evoker, which is a gun, and you shoot yourself in the head, and that's how you summon your persona.
Okay.
It is so like 16-year-old edgelord shit, but I love it.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mortal Kombat 2: The Portal. All right, we'll do it. That's what's next, and then okay, yeah, we'll do that one next. Orthodox. All right, this one's up next.
Mm-hmm.
Black Reaper, recommend me a track from Bayonetta. We'll do that. Oh God, this is taking back.
Core memory unlocked.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
This next one we are definitely gonna get copyright struck for, but fuck it. Wait.
Flawless victory.
Wait.
Flawless victory. Choose your destiny. Flawless victory.
Okay.
Yeah.
This stream is this is good. Like this stream is just gonna be like silence. But I just
Yeah.
I just don't care. I'm too manic to really give a shit right now. I am so fucking manic right now. Gotta love bipolar. Sorry, not sorry. Oh fuck.
Oh, I was gonna. I had something. I forgot what the hell it was.
Oh, I got a request for Orthodox Monkey. I'm gonna play. Yeah, this is a classic. I do love the Earthbound soundtrack. It's so kind of like off kilter. Oh, we unlocked another core memory for Nathan Brown. By the way, if you love Mortal Kombat, at the end of the month, we do a Friday night feature on the Friday streams where we do a movie. This month is Mortal Kombat. So at the end of June, we'll be doing the original Mortal Kombat movie. So that will be fun. I just wanted to shout that out. So make sure you tune in for that one. Black Reaver, give us a Bayonetta track. We'll play it. Caster, anything you want me to play?
I had something in my head. I can't remember what it was.
Another thing I love about video game music is remixes. Listen to this. You know, at the end of Silver, it's like Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard, Orthodox Monk. Alright, we'll play that next caster.
Alright.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Alright, I will do Kingdom Hearts. But recommend me a track, but it can't be yeah, because like that one, I feel like you're kind of playing pretty close to the copyright thing.
Yeah.
But oh.
Alex is
Caster, please put in headphones. Please, for the love of God, please in headphones.
What are you talking about?
You're causing feedback.
All right, how about now? Yeah, Alex's team.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, what's cool about it is like the whole game of like Street Fighter 3. The music, all the music is good in that game. Even the look up the verses or the character selection theme. Even that has like awesome music. That has a whole song to it. No, the Street Fighter 3.
Well, this is still pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah, character selection screen.
Oh. It definitely has that like late '90s hip hop vibe to it.
Yeah.
I love it.
But like as you're playing it, it's like who you gonna choose, you know, make sure you don't lose, you know, like, you know, it's kind of like talking to the players, like, you know, what's it gonna be, you know?
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the,
Yeah.
of Pumpkin Hill, you know. Oh, it's instrumental. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it has like the rapping in it. It
Yeah.
kind of gives me the same vibe. Yeah. Yeah, Fallout is definitely an example of using licensed music really well, I would say.
Oh yeah. To do
We're not
yeah.
going to play anything of it, but, you know.
No. But like yeah, it uses a lot of licensed music in there to give that kind of like theme.
Yeah, and sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say it does set the tone because a lot of that, you know, because the thing is you got this a lot of times you have like this optimistic, you know, music playing, you know, happy kind of optimistic music playing, while contrasted with the bleakness of like the wasteland before you, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just want to go around with the big iron on my hip. I got spurs, they jingle, jangle, jingling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just want to talk about my Johnny guitar.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And you know, that Butcher Pete, you know, slapping it, whacking it, hacking it,
Yeah.
slap, hack, chopping that meat.
So on point. So on point.
That's actually where I learned about Cole Porter was from that from so it's kind of a good like you know, history lesson, you know.
And I love so I'm not going to play the song.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to look at the comment section of the song. So this is Marty Robbins, Big Fire on the Hip, okay? Let's look at the comments. I just want to see.
All Fallout.
So far, seeing Arizona Ranger. Yeah, I love it. Have you seen Texas Thread? The actor is the Arizona Ranger. Funny how the length of this song is 3:57. Like the 3:50. If that was done on purpose.
That's genius.
And fun fact, when he says 119 more, it's actually 119. All right. All right. I just want to check the comments. Nighttime, walking through the Mojave, no enemies around. Johnny guitar playing.
Yep.
They're all Vegas. Oh, we have Nix in the chat. Nix, tell us what some of your favorite video game music is. We are taking requests here, so if you want us to play any video game music, we will. That goes for everyone else here, by the way. It's me, Mr. New Vegas. By the way, did you know who voiced Mr. New Vegas in Fallout New Vegas? Wayne Newton. They got Wayne Newton.
Really?
Literally, Mr. Vegas.
That's awesome.
I thought that was cool. But yeah, I love a bit of a tangent, but there's a YouTuber I watch, Dark Viper AU. And when he does a chaos god, when he does chaos like Grief for Jesus, he plays our God is an awesome God. Let's see here. See if there's any Dark Viper AU comments. When they make this song, they probably didn't have in mind Jesus being on a flying bike. Satan has been real quiet since Grief for Jesus dropped this sick beat. The sounds of Motto holding, like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Oh.
All right.
Welcome back, sir.
For some reason, I just got dropped out. Okay.
But yeah, this was a bit of a tangent, but I want to do this. But Nix, we shall answer your request. Which, by the way, that one is a banger. I love that one. Nice. And by the way, you can just put metal in front of anything, and you will.
Yeah.
What are some of the other like favorite video game remix YouTubers?
I don't know.
But yeah, Corneria theme. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you sound so bored.
Do a Bloody Tears cover.
Oh, and I know just the one to do.
And I think I know which one it is too.
Yep.
Yep. That's exactly one right there. That's exactly the one.
It's so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That's what I love about the Japanese. They just put in the extra effort on everything. Like, they did not need to go this hard on the aesthetic, but I love it.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, that starts playing. Oh my god.
You're fucked. Wait, look at this dude. Look at him.
Yeah, look at her wailing on that violin.
I love this. I just want to marry both of those women. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to marry them.
Exactly. Hot gas Japanese. Yep.
Hell, at this point, I'll marry the dude. Wait.
No take backs.
No, there's a shot that Okay, I need to rewind just a little bit. Oh, come the fuck on! There's a shot where she like looks directly at the camera.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm like just you know you've seen the shot like.
I've seen it. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, another one is have you ever heard like ones done on a pipe organ?
Oh no.
Pie organ. Imagine being in that church. Yeah, imagine being in that church, Caster.
Do One Winged Angel on pipe organ. There's a guy doing the same thing,
Wait,
and it
before we do
sounds
that-
so good.
Before we do that, there's one we have to do. Imagine being in the church for that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, One Winged Angel pipe organ. After that, we'll do one more pipe organ. Vampire Killer. All right, okay. It's One Winged Angel, and then we'll do Vampire Killer, and then we'll do.
Yeah. I think that one's it. Yeah. Yeah, this one's it. Yeah. They just let him do it. It's awesome.
That is cool. Oh look, she's I like how she's swaying kind of the music. I like how the church lady's moving in time the music. I first.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to play that, young man? I mean, to be fair, we don't know why she's up there, so let's try to get it out.
Yeah, Vampire Killer.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh my God! Oh my. Okay, go next.
There we go.
Nick's just walking down the aisle with us. I just want to say, and this does tie into the video game music discussion, like the one really good scene of the Castlevania TV show, it also happens to be the one scene where they actually play music from the game.
Yeah.
The bloody tear scene from the Castlevania TV show. That is legit a great scene.
Yeah. And sadly one of the few.
Yeah.
But that's a discussion for another time.
Okay, real quick. Imagine you have like a person dressed as Darth Vader playing this. That is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got for me, Caster?
I got nothing right now.
But yeah,
But yeah.
I love video game music, the RPG stuff, just like a lot of things. But we talked a lot about retro, which is fine. We've kind of focused on retro on the show. But let's do more modern video game music. What are some of your more favorite modern? Obviously, Skyrim. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Skyrim's pretty good.
Doom 2016. That's another one
Yeah.
to talk about.
Yeah.
But Scott, what are some of your favorite modern? And I think modern is 2005 on above. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
So like anything from the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 on up.
Yeah. Well, I love like the Gears of War soundtrack. Just put you in that mood, you know.
Oh, Nix, you are like you just got more awesome. I don't know how that happened, but Animal Crossing Island theme with Imperial March, that is so cool. Oh, go ahead, Caster. Sorry.
I was gonna say that the Gears of War soundtrack always gets me.
Oh,
Absolutely
and
love that.
apparently Nick's game has great music, which I expected.
Yeah, and there's a Easter egg in Gears of War 3 multiplayer where you're playing one of the stages where there's these a little bit of lore for Gears of War doesn't know. One of the weapons they used against the Locust enemies was the Hammer of Dawn, which is basically a giant space laser. And some people got caught up in it, and it turned them into complete ash, like ash statues. So there's in Gears of War 3, there's like a whole city you got to traverse, and you just see all these like statues of people who have just been turned to ash. And it's kind of like the city of Pompeii, where you know you see what people were doing in their last seconds, like you know people reaching out, people trying to hug each other. Sad scene. But anyways, there's
I think they did find a few people fucking in Pompeii.
yeah, well, yeah. Well, talking about our last moments, let's do it. So, anyways,
I'll pop one more off before I die.
yeah. So, anyways, in Gears of
Oblivion
War,
counts. It counts.
anyways, in Gears of War 3, in one of the stages, they have these ash statues, and if somehow during the whole chaos of fighting and shooting each other, if no one has destroyed a ash statue, the next round it'll play the mood or the lighting. I think like the lighting changes a little bit, and they start playing Mad World on piano.
Oh,
Because that's a whole thing. Yeah, they start playing Mad World on piano while you're playing the next round.
all right.
It's so good.
If we're gonna talk about modern, I got to give a shot at Stardew Valley. I love this game. It is great. Have you played Stardew Valley, Caster?
No, I haven't.
It's essentially Harvest. It's basically Harvest Moon.
Nick says my game has some great music. Yeah, you're welcome, Nix.
I wonder
Yeah.
who's responsible for that for that music being a pain.
Yeah, I bought her a bunch of music packs.
But doesn't this music just sound good?
Oh yeah,
Yee, my jam.
but
All right, so another thing, you mentioned Animal Crossing. So we got to give a shout out to Animal Crossing New Horizons music. Oh God, so many COVID memories. This game sold 20 million copies. No, Corey, we're not doing that. But yeah. Oh gosh.
I was gonna say do like High on Life. It's got a lot of good like vibe music.
Yes, Nick. Devil May Cry music is very much peak. Yeah, I can see myself vibing to this. I like this.
Yeah. It's just good, yeah, just good vibe and music, yeah. You know. Like I said, I love that game. And I think one thing about it is I think what's good about it is it doesn't have Dan Harmon's negativity in it.
Yeah. So this is Bloodstained Rich Tonight, which is basically just Castlevania.
That's coming out soon, isn't it?
The sequel is, yeah.
Oh, the sequel is? Okay.
Yeah, you can buy this game right now. It's been out for like almost a decade at this point. I backed the Kickstarter.
Okay.
What's really cool is a lot of these tracks were done by, and I can't believe I haven't talked about her yet, Michiru Yame, who did Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
Like,
and in the
you
sequel
want
too, yeah.
Castlevania, play Bloodstained. If you like the Symphony of the Night, like Igavania, because the guy who made all the GBA and DS games, Iga Irashi, it did Bloodstained, and he did a great job. And he got a lot of the Castlevania devs, like Michiru Yame, did the music for this game. This is as close to a Castlevania game as you're gonna get. Like, listen, this is Castlevania. You need to play Bloodstained, Caster. You need to play this game.
Yeah.
Bloodstained. They even did like an 8-bit spinoff. Rich. Yeah, they did an 8-bit spinoff. Catherine's music was pretty good. To based off of Persona. Yeah. Alright, Curse of the Moon. Okay, that's what I was wanting.
Yeah.
Curse of the Moon, OST. All right. Curse of the Moon was also made by, I think, Way Forward. Check this out. Isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Curse of the Moon is like a sub-series. It's meant to be more like the classic Castlevania, like based off of Dracula 3.
Okay.
Oh, that's another thing. Like,
so there's Bloodstained, and then there's Bloodstained Curse of the Moon.
There's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is the main one, and then Curse of the Moon is the 8-bit one.
Okay.
So yeah, I
Nice.
highly recommend these games. I highly recommend them.
Okay.
Let's see here. That game reminds me of the old Jurassic Park games. Oh God. Oh, Memory Bomb. Memory Bomb. Revenge of Shinobi!
Oh, yeah. Again, by Yuzo Koshiro.
Oh!
Yeah, he did all the Shinobi ones.
You ever play Shadowrun?
No, I haven't. I've heard of it, but I never played it.
the Genesis and the Super Nintendo ones are completely different. This is some good music right here. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, Caster, I do recommend picking up Shadowrun.
Okay.
So the Genesis one plays out more like a traditional RPG. The Super Nintendo one is more like an RPG adventure kind of game. The other thing to note is, Shadowrun Returns, like the indie remake.
Yeah.
It basically follows the story of the Super Nintendo games. Like, the protagonist Sam Vernier, who is actually the protagonist from the novels. I don't know how much you know about Shadowrun.
I don't know anything.
It's a pretty cool RPG series. They did a remake like 10 years ago. It basically plays out like XCOM.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good opening theme. I forgot how good that was. Deus Ex. I think do you ever play Deus Ex Human Revolution?
I may have tried to do it in an arcade, but no. Dance Dance Revolution has made a lot of people lose a lot of weight, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some people. I remember when that was a craze and people were doing that as actual legitimate exercise.
Oh, I remember the high school I was going to at the time. They actually bought an Xbox specifically for Dance Dance Revolution. Like, the Xbox was solely for Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
And also the arcade I was at, they had an entire wall full of DDR machines. It was kind of funny.
Yeah. I had a girlfriend one time. She actually bought Dance Dance Revolution with the pad, the dance pad. So she could actually that's how she's going to exercise. She got in her head. She's like, "Yeah, that's what I'm going to do to exercise. I'm just going to dance, exercise." I was like, "All right, well,
fair. It's decent cardio." I knew one woman who had a full DDR cabinet.
Yeah, but she just had the roll up pad or the roll up game pad. Twisted Metal 2, yes, that I love that game. It's one of my favorite PlayStation games. Love it. It has some great music.
Yeah, we got to do this one.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Places we go, gotta follow that rainbow.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so if we're in a Sonic Adventure 2 mood, there's one more song we gotta play. We gotta live a little bit, maybe learn some stuff.
Live and learn.
Only you can do this. Stop the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh, here we go! You're right, Nick. It did. All right, Caster, what do you got for me?
I was like, if you want to talk about video game music, then do One Night in so what's it called? One Night in Neo Kobe City.
Oh. Yes.
This is what plays when you start the game.
The power of the CD.
And when the saxophone in this game is awesome, or the song.
Oh god, this hits so hard.
The music in this game, just in general, is awesome. Yeah. That game hits so hard, and basically it's just a point and click adventure.
Party!
Oh god.
I actually played this game on Halloween. I think it was like last Halloween.
Yeah.
Before. Shout out to Nyx, who had the strategy guide. I would not have made it through the game without her help. So thank you, Nyx, for helping me beat that game. This was so much fun.
I have never beaten this game.
It's actually kind of tricky if you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly, yeah.
I would say Night Trap is a game where you need a guide. You need a guide for this game.
Yeah.
Because they do code switches at certain times. You got to know what times the code switches are. You got to memorize what color code.
Exactly. Exactly, yeah. I like how you'll be like, you'll be monitoring other rooms, and then you just in the middle come onto the middle of the song, and you're like, what the hell are they doing? Like, you don't see the build up to it, you know? And then you come on there.
The thing is, all the other rooms are empty. Like, they want you to see the song. Like, there's basically nothing else going on.
Yeah.
Otherworldly from FF10 is good. Oh, God. The opening theme to 10-2. What did I do for you? What did I... You know, that one. Where where Yuna went full Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's probably heavy copyright. I don't want to like go that. Plus, like, I already know I'm gonna probably have to delete like half the stream.
Yeah.
Nyx is like, lol. Hey, I appreciate you, Nyx, but yeah, that was kind of the cool thing about like the Sega CDs. You got better music.
A lot better music, yeah. Like look up like Lunar.
Wait, I was literally looking it up, bastard.
Yeah, like Lunar. Yep. Well, that's for the PlayStation.
Yeah, but still.
On a dream that seems far off, on a shooting into the starlit night, foolish dreamers turn.
This was on a underground demo disc.
Horizon darkens most. We all need to believe there is hope.
Part.
Is an angel watching closely over me?
I gotta say, one of the best changes from the Sega CD to PlayStation is that Luna leaves with you on the boat with you the rest of the game. Holy crap! It's like that is like unthinkable that she stayed like she's just for that opening scene in the original game. Oh my god!
But yeah, play the original opening to Lunar on the Sega CD.
All right, Lunar Silver Star Story.
Yeah. Really good use of 16-bit graphics for animation. Yep. Yep, Sega CD opening screen. Working designs.
Remember in the 2000s when working design was loved and now everyone hates them? Like, I remember in like the 2000s, 2010s, people would collect working design games. And now they're like the people who did bad dubs.
Oh God, yes.
We're playing Rondo of Blood intro
When
next.
all the land is peaceful and there is no further to us at last. Then comes a time for love.
That's pretty good.
Colliding into one great hit.
For like 92, 93, you know?
But there are winds for
Yeah.
floating, and there is a dark sun that soon will pass. Kiss me, my love, then go. The time for valor has returned again. On through the
Like, you think this is limited, and yes, it is. But remember, this is like 92, 93.
Yeah.
Home consoles have, like, nothing like this had ever been done before on a home console.
Yeah, that's on the Sega CD. Yep.
keep marching on. Fighting through the darkness.
Looks like Dragon Ball. That's an interesting comment.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Rondo of Blood intro. So Castlevania Rondo of Blood was for the TurboGrafx CD. This only came out in Japan, and it is the prequel to Symphony of the Night. Also, this has amazing music too. Have you seen this, Caster?
Yeah.
Look how good this looks.
Yeah. TurboGrafx. Yeah. Turbo CD.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's really good. So we're gonna wrap up here. On Tuesday, we're playing some EverQuest 2, at least for their first hour or so. Thank you, Orthodox Monk, for that sponsorship. Friday, I don't have the topic yet. We will discuss that. Sunday, we'll be doing another video game discussion topic. Saturday, we'll be playing some more KOTOR. You guys really seem to be enjoying that. Oh gosh, last night's stream was amazing. Yes, Hooded Raven. The 90s were amazing. Caster, any final words? Anything you want to shout out?
Just will say, yeah, I'm definitely going to check out that Exposition 33 because I really, yeah, I'm kind of sold on it, and I'm actually going to also, I'm going to get that, and I'm also going to get that Bloodstain because that looked really good. So I'm going to try to pick up those really soon.
All right, awesome. So this has been Nick from the wait. Herman's like Herb. Okay. This has been Nick from the Phoenix Press, and remember, I can only show you the door. Oh gosh, guys, the 50s were better. I will take your word for it, old man. 80s were better. Okay.
Yes, there you go.
We can debate that. That actually might be a good Friday Night Frenzy topic, actually. Okay.
You're both breathtaking.
You're all breathtaking. You're both amazing. Yes, thank you. Caster especially is amazing. And Nick's. Shout out to Nick in the comments. It's been Nick from the Phoenix Press, and remember, I can only show you the door.